MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Bud Smith will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut. Coming
to the plate now, Tony Womack, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Line drive to center field. Edmonds will give it a look, but this falls for a base hit. One batter in, and the Cardinals will have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Oh, okay, I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics. And not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Digging in, Reggie Sanders. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Routine out there for Edmonds. One away. Ready now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. From the stretch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 0-2 once more. Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect.
Into the box, Greg Colburn, line to the right side, but a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Albert Lopez will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hit hard towards center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch.
Rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
In now, Drew. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this.
First offering on its way. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Stepping into the box, Jim Edmonds. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 1 inning in the books here. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. 1. Fouled off. Here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
So striding forward now, Matt Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Edmonds, and he's got it for your second out.
Batting seventh.
And with two gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? First pitch on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Batting seventh,
Stepping in, Edgar Renteria.
Edgar Renteria.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth,
Now at the plate, Eli Marrero. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, Bud Smith, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there. Comes set, and the 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So stepping in, Albert Lopez. First delivery to him on the way. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Vina is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The batter, number 5.
So digging in now, Tony Womack. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, particularly that pitcher's mound.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
The toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Into the box now. Drew earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Sanders is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. Touché, sir. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Luis Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Greg Colburn, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Steve Finley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-0. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mark McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Miller gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The bat.
Settling in now, Edgar Renteria. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, Eli Marrero. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with a man at first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Counsell is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Liner toward right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now batting, Craig Counsell. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Damian Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And there's one down now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Vina. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Polanco. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On the line, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the
Working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And this will be fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Don't want to forget about it. The 2-1 on its way. fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Albert Pujols, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. We'll grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 17. Mark Grace.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tony Womack. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Up next for Arizona, Reggie Sanders. First pitch of the at-bat.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Anderson benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Edgar.
Digging in and looking for more, Edgar Renteria. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. Standing in now, Eli Marrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a
Stepping in now, Bud Smith. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
The 0-2 home.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes a left fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the seventh. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's having a monster postseason so far.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Colburn, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5-1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Steve Finley. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail here 4-0. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked.
So now to the plate, Polanco, as he sends it on the ground to first. There's one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Now at the plate, Drew, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box, Albert Pujols, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-0 delivery. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here.
At the plate now, Jim Edmonds, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it, and they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
At the plate, Mark McGuire, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Sable, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
How
frustrating was that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, Edgar Renteria, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle. It's time to...
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the series, and they're on the board at 6-1. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run, and you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. To the plate now, Craig Counsell. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
No outs, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Damian Miller. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Danny Batista will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Danny Batista.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the D-backs 1.
Now that's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 count, the pitch. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
So here now is the pitcher, Bud Smith. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Vina. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Stepping up now, Polanco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Womack, he'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Right there for strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the ball. But let's be real. I want all the close ones.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This pitch is popped up. Polanco is there. 1 away. Now in the box, Reggie Sanders. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Luis Gonzalez. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He Pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get
Manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Mike Timlin answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Mike Timlin.
Into the box now, Greg Colburn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer here in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands.
3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Three runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Edmonds is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Williams, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a fly ball, and this should do it. And the Cardinals are a step closer. They'll move on to the NL Championship Series.
My advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well,
for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.